Boy King David. Let's get it. Shout out to my new and old subscribers and my TikTok family. Let's talk about it really quick. I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. Look, you see the title. Women love a guy that's a little bit dangerous and isolated in the sense of, well, isolation. Not out there telling his business to everybody. Seems like he knows how to keep his mouth shut. You know, whether they admit it or not, it's the truth, okay? You know what I'm saying? They can't get enough. Look, right now, there's a huge shift going on, and a new kind of man is emerging, the Sigma man. And don't let them fool you. They're probably starting to do their research into what Sigma men and Sigma males are. So you Sigma male channels that watch me, which I know y'all do, you got women watching you now, okay? Don't start dropping a whole bunch of Sigma woman videos, okay? There is no such thing, okay? She's either a lady, now you can play off that word lady, but she can't be a Sigma lone wolf. How can a woman be a lone wolf? We don't want a woman that wants to be by herself. We want a woman that wants a man. Don't promote that. Work with me, okay? I know you're trying to make your bread and get your views, but you want to get women to think about getting herself a Sigma man, not becoming a Sigma. That's the problem nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Men have to respect our roles. We shouldn't be trying to, you know what I'm saying, take on ladylike type of characteristics, so they shouldn't be trying to be a Sigma, okay? Let's stick together, all right? If we don't, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be anarchy. Women like a guy that's a little bit dangerous, you know, looks like the kind of guy that, hey, look, man, you know, dangerous in the sense like he's not gonna take no crap from no one, but also she feels comfortable with them, like she can let her guard down, right? Like a woman has to feel like, you know, everybody else knows better than to mess around with her, you know, while she's with him. But when it's just you and her, you know, let's talk about it for a few minutes, Sigma. It's just us out here in the woods, man. You know, she knows that we're just a big teddy bear, right? She knows that, you know, only the ones that get to work their way in. But on the outside looking in, you know, everybody else sees this dangerous man, right? Everybody else knows, don't mess with that dude. There's something about him. He moves differently, right? But once you're on the inside, you know what I'm saying, as far as the women go that work on the inner circle and might be your girlfriend or your lady, she gets to see a side of you that no one else sees. They love this, you know, just knowing that they have this fierce, you know, wolf that everybody else sees, but this big teddy bear that she gets to see. But also, you know, you still, you know what I'm saying, every now and again, got to show your fangs a little bit with her. She's getting a little bit outrageous and, you know, starting to try to take on your characteristics from taking on too much of your seed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it trucking. You know, let's not dwell on that. But women like a man with this mystery about him to where, you know, he come and goes as he pleases. But when he's around women, he has the utmost respect for the women and the ladies. But, you know, is not scared to check a female, even then in a respectful way, but still makes her think twice about it in the morning. Like, what did he say? Wow, he really got me. Oh yeah, yeah, he did. You know, and this kind of allure, it makes women want to come back and watch. Even the women that think that they hate you, they're like, I hate this guy, but there's something about him, just so handsome, or the way he speaks, or the way he takes care of himself. It's all of it. You can't help yourself. Of course you want to come back to daddy. What do you mean you can't leave me? You want to watch me every chance you get. They want to watch you every chance they get, man. They don't like how you talk because they're not used to it yet, but, you know, give it time. You know, we're just now making our circles and, you know, making our rounds, and other men are starting to pick up on the lingo. Man, I was in a panel, well, 2 panels earlier today, and the women in it, man, they don't want me to get this out. The women in those panels, man, were really on point. The men didn't have to say too much of nothing. The men were able to sit back and let the women do what they do, and the women and the ladies were checking these females. And here's the difference. Normally when a man is saying the same talking points, these females just want to go back at us and be like, you know, counter argument this, devil's advocate that. But when the women were speaking and the ladies were speaking, they got quiet and started actually Googling what the ladies were telling them to Google. Like a lot of these gynocracy women in there, these black women didn't understand, you know what I'm saying, who Margaret, whatever her name, I'm not gonna say her full name, and you know how she was a CIA, you know what, and you know, started up all this stuff, and how, you know, later on in her years she felt bad about what she did to the community, but Mace don't never mind, she still did her job. But this woman didn't even know that's where a lot of her ideology stemmed from. So she was ignorant, but she was the loudest one in the room. And that goes to show, just because somebody's loud doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. So she's over here blasting off all these gynocracy points, you know, started Googling stuff mid-live and started kind of realizing like, oh, yeah, you got played, okay? And I don't have time to, that's why I don't have time to argue with most people online, because a lot of them just speak from a place of ignorance. They just don't like the way that I sound. But the real ladies out there, and see, this is how I know that I'm watched by people, because they were literally saying the same stuff I've said in my lives, my TikTok lives. And I'm like, man, you know, the message is getting out there. You know, even bringing up the point that these females that say that they don't need a man, while living inside of everything that men built, you know, this comfortable, cozy civilization that we built, while saying, oh, we don't need them, except for maintaining the civilization, architecture, plumbing, and satellite repair that keeps everything afloat. Outside of that, right? So basically, outside of Big Daddy, we don't need any other male, right? It makes absolutely no sense. Women and ladies are bringing these points up, you know, educating them mid-live. The females are listening. Change is being spread. God's will is being made. You know, things are going to get back to the way they need to be. Again, a lot of these overly educated so-called women with degrees have lost all common sense and lost their way to God. So they're willing to, you know, forfeit everything that they know that they were taught growing up, because the book that they, you know, or courses they took in college says otherwise, not even realizing they're being reprogrammed, you know what I'm saying, to be these worker bees spilling whatever they're teaching in school, but omitting, you know, they got a, you know, curriculum or, you know, whatever they come up with for everybody to go off of. So it's not like it's just teachers getting in there and teaching what they want to, right? So a lot of this being overly educated just basically meant that they swapped what they were raised off of and common sense for some book smarts that it's good for getting a job, but not good for getting a man. So they apply whatever they do to get a job towards getting a man. Like, we want to hear about their degree, or we want to hear about how much money they make a year. Just like some of the gentlemen were making the point of in the panel, these women are talking about they're making $100,000 a year. That's gross. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's gross annually, okay? So after taxes, what's the take home? You know what I mean? You know, when the taxes hit you, man. I remember when I was making well over 100,000 until I got married, the taxes that were being taken out of my checks were crazy, crazy. So the take home wasn't, you know, all this, you know what I'm saying, over 10K a month or whatever it is when you're making 100,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? They were taking thousands of dollars in taxes. So what's the take home? You know, what's the earnings, right? They don't talk about that. That's the reason why they're out here getting these different loans and their cars aren't paid off. They're using credit to build wealth, but they're really not doing it the right kind of way. Like the way I'm going about building my credit is that I don't use it for stupid stuff. I get stuff that I need to get towards building my credit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you can use your credit a lot of different ways to build wealth. You know what I'm saying? But just going out there using your credit cards and buying a bunch of purses, bags, getting surgeries, just a lot of nonsensical stuff that they're doing. You know what I mean? Whatever we're saying right now, getting things back in order, it's disturbing their peace. But the ladies out there, they've been waiting on us to talk like this. We're taking the lead. Women have been listening to us. Even during the I don't need no man movement, they were listening to us. We just were talking their own kind of stuff. The alphas were leading, and the alphas were talking about, well, we can stack up bodies and you can't. Well, the women are like, well, you know, that's not really computing. So there's got to be another man to give them another option, because that's why they're going to copy what men do. That's why they're calling themselves alpha females and, you know what I'm saying, boss chicks, and taking on these they literally are copying what they see men doing. So if men are leading with their checks and men are leading with their money, women are going to do the same thing. But if there's a man out there that's like, your money don't mean nothing to me, right? Where your values at? You know what I'm saying? Where's your chastity at? You know, do you know how to discern the difference between, you know, a Chad, a Tyrone, or, you know, a Pookie or Brady or Brad? You know what I'm saying? Can you, you know, discern that, or do you not care? You know what I'm saying? As long as he looks like he knows what he's doing in the bedroom, is that all that matters to you? You know, can you, you know, if they can't do these kind of things, man, they got to go. And there's a man out there that's forcing their feet to the flames, and that's us, man. We're like, okay, yeah, we know you look good on the outside, but we love using these analogies, but, you know, so can a restored car. Just like these women that are saying, oh, man, yeah, I'm in my 50s and I still got it. No, you got it for about 3 days out the month. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. And after that, you know, you're getting a flat tire, you're breaking down the side of the road, you need to go in for repairs, you need an oil change, blah, 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 more often. You know what I'm saying? You're needing some sea foam in there because, listen, the pipes aren't running like they used to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right? So yeah, y'all can still look good up in age, but you ain't got the energy and you cannot handle the wear and tear. You know, a younger man get a hold to you, you know what I'm saying? And you think that, man, next thing you know, we driving it like we stole it. We driving it like we stole it. And then next thing you know, you over here, oh, I need a weekend, and I don't want to hear none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of that. You know, and also you got all these other things that boss women have to do, running your little empires and stuff of that nature, and then trying to find time that you want to relax. No, it's not going to work like that. It's not going to work like that. So listen, women like a man that can speak whatever he has going on, speak it into existence, be able to articulate it in a way that she can understand, you know that she can follow him. Also know that he's not out here talking about, I'm gonna cheat on you once I get my money. When I get my money, first thing I'm gonna do is cheat. Now, come on, man. What is those women, when they were following the alphas, what was their purpose in like thinking I should be a good woman? Oh, because once I am a good woman, all these guys, when they get their money right, they're gonna cheat. Man, you gotta give them some good options, like another kind of man where, listen, lady, we're not here trying to cheat, okay? We're trying to build wealth. However, we're not gonna be a fool and marry you as soon as we start dating you, or none of that kind of crazy stuff. You know, we're gonna move to a state where there's no common law marriage. We're gonna make sure that there's a prenup in place before there's even the thought of marriage. There's like a dating prenup in place. Then whenever we're thinking about marriage, of course, the major prenup's gonna be in place. Like, you know, just moving, you know, accordingly so that you're in it for the right reasons, right? Not just saying, oh, love. No. We gotta have some logic. We gotta have some law and order. We can't be moving. Men don't move like that. Don't tell me to move off of love. I move off of logic. And love will get you messed up. You know what I'm saying? I can love you, but you should love me enough to respect this paperwork. So let's get this stuff documented properly, get a good paper trail going on, and then we can move off of love then, right? Then we can respect each other that kind of way. And women, I don't care what they say right now with the, whatever they say, the math is math, and it makes plenty sense. What I'm saying makes plenty sense. So it's like, well, I know that, you know, we're used to, well, listen, like y'all keep saying, y'all want a 19-something, 20s woman, but you guys are, it's 2023. Okay, bet. We got it. Roger that. Hit the like button and share the live, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just being real, man. You know, it's very easy to understand why women are kind of messed up right now, because the alphas was running the show, and I don't know what the Sigmas were doing. I guess we were married and stuff. I guess we all were, or something like that. And they're like, yeah, you know, ladies, y'all gotta, you know, keep your legs closed, but we're gonna run through all of you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we get our money. And they're just like, what? And women are gonna follow our lead, right? But if we're the kind of men that's like, look, man, we ain't be doing all that. We don't get our money and just get turned loose and be out here. Nah, we still gonna be looking for the right kind of woman. But we're the kind of men that we're not gonna jump into a relationship or tell you what you need to hear. We're gonna talk the exact same way that we're talking now. hey, look, I want somebody, but I ain't dating nobody right now. Put everything out there. You know, you're going to have to compete. Da, 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 da. I'm not going to be over here making time for you if I ain't got time. I got more important things to be doing. I ain't going to lie to you about nothing. And if they can handle that kind of truth, then they know that you're the kind of guy. If you're that kind of way in the beginning when you're supposed to be romancing or whatever, then you're going to always be that kind of guy to tell her the truth no matter what. So she can always know where she stands. She can't sit there and say, well, I didn't know, and then how, but no, you did know. We talk to you all the time. We always telling you how it's gonna be, what we want, you know, how we feel. Whenever you were chasing us down in the beginning, still telling you that or whatever, letting you know. Now, if you're head over heels for me like this right now, you know once I break that back, you're gonna be more so head over heels. So you need to understand these things, and giving her a list of things like that, da, 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 you know, all kind of things like, you know, we get done in the bedroom, you're probably not even gonna look me in the face. But that doesn't even mean, that don't mean that, you know, you still got womanly things to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna be able to break your back in the bedroom like an alpha would, even more so. Again, having you do things that you don't even wanna look at me in the face afterwards. But you're still gonna get your butt up, you're still gonna stay in your feminine frame, and you're still gonna do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's not sitting on your butt not doing nothing, okay? I'm not sitting over saying she gotta work all the time, but you gotta keep her busy. Gotta keep her busy. And women like this, whether they say it or not. You know what I'm saying? They know it. They can tell that you're a man of your word and that you know how women think based on how, hey, how's it going? Based off how you move. You know what I'm saying? How you sound and how you speak. You know, you can't, look, a book can't teach you what I know about women. You can only learn that through a lot of interaction with women, listening to women, you know what I'm saying, and watching how women move. It's the only way that you can know. Like, I know what a woman's thinking when she says certain things. I know what she's thinking when she don't say things. I know what women are thinking when they watch me all the time, like my videos, and never even say nothing. Man, you like me so much, you can't even get the words together to say something to me. You like me so much, you're fantasizing about me, and you can't even talk to me like a human being. You put me on a pedestal. That's what it means. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to speak womanese, man. I know what they're saying when they talk, and that's why I'm able to be like, I know what she's saying, but I know what she needs. I'm gonna do this. And I move like that, and it works every time. You know, you can't be taught that in a book. You can't listen to some dating coach tell you, man, you gotta like get it from a guy that's, look, man, like, I'm just, you know, as humble as I am, I'm a handsome guy, man. I'm a handsome guy. I'm very confident, very well spoken. Back in the day when I was younger, I dated. I'm not gonna let y'all put me in a box and say that I was out there manholing or nothing like that. And I was a young man working for the White House. I was a young man that was an engineer. I was a young man making over 100,000 at 25. I was doing what men of that age do. And listen, understand something. When I was out there dating, women were not looking at me as the kind of guy that they thought was gonna settle down either. They knew what I was doing. They was like, man, and even the women that was older than me, man, listen, they knew like I'm just out there having a good time. And the women my age were still looking for an older guy. I knew that, you know what I'm saying? I knew that. They were looking for an older guy at the time, and I had everything together. They were still looking for an older guy. Reason being, they knew the older guy wouldn't be out there running the streets, man. They knew a guy my age probably would, right? No harm, no foul. But listen, you gotta stay dangerous, y'all. You gotta have that edge to you. Women like that edge. If you don't have that edge, you don't have a woman, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And that edge, there's a difference between being a nice guy and a good man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go ahead and make this very clear. There's a difference between being a nice guy and a good man. A nice guy will always finish last, but a good man will always end up with the right kind of woman, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because that's why some of these so-called bad boys end up with certain kind of chicks. Maybe they're not, you know what I'm saying, bad dudes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're good dudes. You know what I mean? But a nice guy's gonna always finish last. A nice guy's a kiss up, man. He just does what he needs. The pander bear guys, the ones that are here pandering, telling women what they want to hear. Let me tell you something about a guy like that. How in the world are you giving her what she needs in the bedroom if you telling her what she wants to hear out in public? Get up out of here, dude. Get up out of here, man. You're not fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A woman can automatically tell how you're gonna be in the bedroom by how you carry yourself. The fact that I don't care what they say, I don't listen to what they say, all that kind of, women know what that means. That means I'm a monster in the bedroom. That's what that means, man. Ask any woman, she know what that means. You know what I mean? She know what that means. Like, oh man, he don't listen to nothing. Oh man, that means he's gonna do what he want in the bedroom. Damn right, I'm gonna do what I want to do in the bedroom, and you're gonna like it too. You know, they know what. When I walk around, my chest out, my shirt off, I ain't doing that for no dude. The dudes that be trying to like talk junk or whatever, that's your insecurities talking. When the women know what I mean when I'm walking around with my shirt off, I ain't over here trying to say I'm the biggest guy in the world. They know what confidence means. They know what a guy does when he makes eye contact all the time. They know, women know. You know, you slow dudes out here don't know how to pick up on it, but women know. So y'all can, man, listen. I don't know what's going on with this. It's too easy. Put them in the pocket. My son must be doing something with the other phone. I got the second phone. I give it to my kid, and he's in there doing all kind of stuff. Must be calling people or something. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, women know what it is, right? So, like, I have all kind of dudes hating this stuff, and, you know, put a shirt on. In the man, listen, women know what's going on. Women like that confidence. Women know what I'm doing. You know, they know how I move. You know, they pick up on what I'm putting down. They know what it is. You know, I'm dangerous and I'm isolated, right? But I make them feel at home. It's all that it is, man. That's all you need. So look, stay that way. Never be domesticated, y'all. Once you domesticate yourself, you might as well neuter yourself. And women can pick up on it. They can smell it a mile away. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man, dude, and stuff. See, the thing about being a man, before I go, I'm gonna give you a couple codes, man. You know, because a lot of you didn't have any daddies, you know what I mean? And I have. I was raised in a nuclear family with a mother and a father. You know what I'm saying? Women like a guy that's gonna take charge, man. They can smell it on you if you seem like the kind of guy that blows with the wind. If you're the kind of guy that's just like, this is what it is, this is what it's gonna be, take it or leave it, what's up? They respect that, man. I don't care what they say. They'll say all kind of stuff in your face. You know, a lot of women will lie to you to look at you straight. You know what I mean? But they're still thinking about what you said and how you said it. You know, how you carry out whatever you're gonna do. How you don't let nobody get to you. You don't care what anybody say. Because you know as a man, and you're not in the matrix, that everybody got their own agenda. Everybody out here, you know, gonna try to get to you with some kind of slick remark and make you think about whatever they're saying. It really doesn't matter. But the more that they craft it in a way to make you think harder, the less it seems like hate. And you already know that kind of stuff. So, like, I don't listen to nobody. And that's why I always say that online, because a lot of these people think they're slick. They do a whole lot of, you know, wordplay to craft a bunch of babble to make it seem like they're not hating. But I can see right through it, and I know hate when I hear it. Period, point blank. And I just automatically no longer give that person my ear. Like, oh, you're a hater. You're a low-key hater. Oh, you ain't got my ear no more, man. I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure out what exactly this person's hating on me about, but I know when someone's talking genuinely, and when someone's kind of like trying to hide what they're really trying to say in a bunch of babbling nonsense, you know, that's a lot of wordplay. That's the devil at work right there, man. Just trying to play off of words and hide what they're really saying. If you can't say what you gotta say straight up, then why are you saying it at all? Like, you know, I can see women doing it somewhat, but when dudes do it, nah, bro. Like, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong with you. I can hear you. I know when they're saying it. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you because I'm a man. I'm gonna say what I have to say directly to you. But you males out here, y'all like doing that weirdo stuff, man. But that's how females move. And the reason why you don't get no acknowledgement from me, I don't move like women. I set the standard. So y'all keep playing with words and hiding what you say. If you don't say my name or say anything directly, you get no acknowledgement from me. All that word play, get a girlfriend, fool. Get a girlfriend. I'm not here for that kind of nonsense. What's wrong with you, boy? You know what I mean? What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Your daddy didn't teach you how to talk to another man like a man. What are you doing? All that goofy stuff, man. Y'all feminine, man. This is the reason why a lot of these women out here don't understand. That's what they're looking for, a man like me. Women are meant to do that kind of catty stuff. What's wrong with you? Why are you dudes out here doing it? Yeah, you ain't got no kind of man about you. You wonder why you can't get no women. Well, they can smell the pussy on you. You know what I'm saying? They can smell it on you, and it ain't coming from another woman. Just being real. So again, y'all, it's the way you move, it's the way you talk, it's how you carry yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these dudes online, and a lot of dudes, period, think they can fake it. You can't fake it with these women. They can tell if you got it. The reason why a lot of you dudes don't understand why they watch me like they do, you know, because you can't see it, because you ain't got it. right? Women can see it. They know if a dude's got it. They know, they can see it. They can see it way ahead of time. A lot of them try to manipulate you before you get there to kind of mess your mind up, but they can see it. They can see it sometimes before I can even see it. So if you dudes can't see it, I don't blame you. You know, in the beginning, I didn't see it so much either, but the women did. So, you know what I mean? If you don't have it, you don't have it. Don't be mad at me, and don't be mad at others that do. It is what it is. Step your game up. Step your game up. Stop being such a lame. Step your game up. Stop hiding behind your money. Step your game up. You know what I mean? Figure out how to dress. Knowing how to dress is not matching colors. If you really knew how to dress, you would know how to match colors that don't match. But a lot of you people don't know nothing about that, right? Step your game up, you know what I mean? Take a shower, trim up your beard, you know what I mean? Do what you're supposed to do. Take care of yourself, look like it. You know, it's not rocket science. Women can tell these kind of things between a guy that don't take care of himself and one that does. Step your game up, okay? Once you step your game up, you'll stop worrying about what women think, because you know that women are gonna like whatever they see, because you're working hard every single day to be the best version of yourself. Why wouldn't a woman like that? Step your game up. That's all I can say, man. Can't hide behind money. Can't hide behind money when it comes to women. Can't fake it till you make it when it comes to women. Step your game up. All I can say, man. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Remember, hit the like button, share the live, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to go live more often. I'm over here shaking the cobwebs off, y'all. I got a little bit of ring rust, so I haven't been going live that much. But give me a couple of days. Your boy's back at it. The internet guy's supposed to be showing up today. I have not had internet in my house in about 2 weeks, but I've been still making it happen, and you wouldn't even have known that. See? You didn't even know that. You didn't even know that. That's how I get things done. You know what I'm saying? Still getting things done. But anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light. Appreciate y'all. Stay blessed. Also, I'm going to be on TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, it's King David the Black Wolf. Go ahead and follow me over there. We have a blast. I talk a lot of shit. Anyway, y'all, later. Hit the like button.